ever gone online, like to Hollister or Jack Wills or like anywhere, and then been like, oh, I must have that. Oh, that will just look at me and just be like, ah, I'm just like gonna suit you. Well, I just did that. Then I looked at like the total, and then it was like 500 quid. I'm like, and then you just go up and you press that little X and you try to forget everything. Just happened. Anyway, today I am going to do the best books and movies, of course, of all time. Leave it, can happen. So I'm going to start with books, because everybody loves a good book, right? I don't know. Well, I'm just going to go for the pretty obvious ones, but Harry Potter, read the books before the films, please. The Hunger Games, read the books before the films. Please, I'm actually begging you. I watched the films first, because I thought I'd be like, nah, it's not going to be that good. And then I read the first book, and then I read the second book, and then I read the third book after I'd watched the third film. So I knew, spoiler alert, that Katniss would go with Peter, not Gale, but Gale is the better one. I'm distraught. I'm distraught. Next, I have Holes, which is actually what we're reading in my English class, but I'd read it before, and it's actually a really good book that if you look behind it, it's got some really true meaning stuff. So, you know, check that one out. Hetty Feather, it's pretty obvious, it's a Jacqueline Wilson. Basically, any Jacqueline Wilson books are normally pretty good. So, if you're like my age, which is 12, then Jacqueline Wilson books, and younger really, and older than me, I mean, it's kind of like a wide range of book reading folks. Yeah, then Jacqueline Wilson's a pretty good author. Sounded really weird there. I also have Goodnight, Mr. Tom, which is an incredibly sad book and movie. I think the movie is a bit more graphic. Yeah. Damn, I'm doing this because I'm like, yeah. This one is like a YouTuber book, and I know YouTubers are all writing books like Self-Health by Miranda Sings and Girl Online by Zoella and all those other ones. Well, the one that I liked the most was actually I Hate My Selfie by Shane Dawson, and what's in it is basically just a story of his life. I cried when his grandma died. I actually cried. Shane, I'm so sorry. I have any Kathy Cassidy. It took me so long to say that. And any David Walliams books, because let's all admit it, they're just great books. In the movies, I'll have actually quite a lot of the books I just mentioned. I don't actually have as many movies as I do books. I kind of prefer books. Now I'm kind of rambling on, so I'm going to go straight on. Harry Potter, read the books first. The Hunger Games, read the books first. Now I have Sincerely Yours, The Breakfast Club. I was actually already wearing this top. It's not actually just for this video, but it's like my pyjama top. So, but The Breakfast Club, I will admit, is a great movie. It's showing its time a bit because people, like, I know what sushi is. I don't particularly like it, but in the movie, nobody knows what sushi is because it's kind of an old movie. It's not black and white. Calm down. But it's a great movie, and if you're just starting like high school, like I am, then that's like a great one, because I see myself as a princess personally, and the villain is my bae. Yeah, so coolness. Anyway, Little Miss Sunshine. Okay, This is on Now TV, and we just got a Now TV box, so I watched it. Basically, beginning, terrible. Middle, terrible. Ending, the best ending to any movie I have ever seen. I can't do any spoilers because if I do, it will actually ruin it. Watch it now. Stop watching this video. I don't care. Watch it. Thank you. Right, Edward Scissorhands. My favourite part is she took me into the back room and took all her clothes off. She has her lips like this and took all her clothes off. Because I think it's hilarious, and then the looks that the family give her, they're like, basically, he is a boy that had a scientist, like, make him, but he had scissor hands. And then the scientist, who's a really nice guy, gave him some, like, actual hands, and, like, because he had scissor hands. And then the guy died, like, just as he was giving them. He was like, so that was really sad. And then, like, the guy tried to pick up the hands, but he couldn't, because his hands were scissors. Because this looks really wrong. Let me stop there. Oliver Twist. The book, I think, is a bit adult. Like, it's really hard to read, if you know what I mean. Like, it's all like, on the 17th day, there's like, camphor doom-a-dam-a-dam-a-dam, and the schnuffer of Grenfront town was then Schniffengang. They have really weird adjectives. But the film is pretty good. Please, sir, I want some more. What? More? Sorry. Yeah, so that is a great film, like, it's really good. As long as he needs me, and then great frog singing, Scarlett. Thank you, Scarlett. No problem, Scarlett. It's fine. Yeah, I really need to stop. But for my play, like, you know, the play where you act, we did Oliver Twist, and I was Widow Corney. Because, I mean, look at me. Who wouldn't want to marry this? I'm being so weird right now. But, they miss out quite a lot of my parts in the film, because my favourite part is basically, I'm like an old person. Right, no, I'm joking. I'm like this, and I'm sitting on his lap, and then I go, no, wait. They miss out my song, which is basically, Mr. Bumble fancies me. Shut up. That's my phone. And then he's like, yes you will, dun dun dun. And then I'm over here like, no I shan't, dun dun dun. And then he's like, yes you will, dun dun dun. So I'm like, no you shan't, dun dun dun. For the virtue of my something I shall scream. Da 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 da. I've forgotten all the words. But you see, message to all year sixes that are doing their play. I messed up my line, like you know that line that always gets you the laughs. I messed up that line. I've turned this into a 9-minute long video. It's probably 8 minutes of me talking about Oliver Twist, really, isn't it? I think I'm gonna go. Hola, which also means goodbye. Probably doesn't.